Everybody, and welcome to my update video for the 9th of September 2015. This time I am actually playing Cat Goes Fishing while I'm recording this, unlike last time in which I was just recording Zeus. There were a couple of things with that one that I wanted to mention, because I just kind of cut them off mid-sentence. I don't remember what they were, really. Well, sorry about all the missing thumbnails, titles, and descriptions and stuff from this past week. As you can imagine, I've been pretty busy, considering I start classes at 8 a.m. and then as soon as I've gotten out of those classes, I've gone to work until 8:30 p.m., which is about every day. And then we went from, we had to drive about 25 miles to drop stuff off at another place after that work. So I would get home at 9:30 every night. I wouldn't really have time to do much formatting of stuff, and little time between classes and during breaks I spent editing videos so that there was actually content. But now I was just doing that for Book Rush the first week and the week before classes, so now I should have plenty of time, hopefully. Book Rush is just the bookstore gets really busy. People coming in for supplies and textbooks, things like that. And dorm things moving in, but now I should have plenty of free time. I hope. I mean, homework and things, still gonna be something, but I don't think it'll be nearly as bad. My class schedule is pretty full, but nothing like that work schedule on top of classes would have been. Okay, but my channel, I'm hoping that it's just because everybody's getting into the groove of school and doesn't really have time to browse around YouTube as they did over the summer. But my channel view count and everything, that's dropped quite a bit, and I don't think it's just because of the hastened quality. I'm hoping that it's mostly because of the fact that everyone's trying to cut back on YouTube so that they start the new semester off pretty well. But kind of good and bad-ish news, I guess. Zeus is finished. Well, for now. I mean, I finished that campaign. That last episode would have gone out Monday. So, I mean, it was a great game. I loved playing it, but there was also that weird glitch that and Fast Food Tycoon suffer dearly from. So I mean, I'm still gonna be doing Fast Food Tycoon 2, but at least that's the only one that will have that problem, because that was a pain. I mean, the drivers helped a little bit, but the corrupt video files from just those two. I mean, it's not even every 4x3. It just seems to be those two, which is strange. Because maybe it's the range that they're in, because One Way Heroics is also 4x3, but that doesn't have that problem at all. Or at least I haven't gotten it at all. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that doesn't come up. But to replace Zeus, I will be starting Rocket League. I know I said that I would be doing Cities Skylines, but since I pre-ordered the Steam controller, which I'm hoping to do some sort of, reviewish type thing, I'll be playing with it and talking about how it is. I got Rocket League for free, and that's really new and freaking awesome. Watching that stuff is great. I find it enjoyable, but I haven't really had time recently, so I don't know if it's still common or popular. I would think so, because it's freaking amazing. But that will be taking its spot, because, it's newer, more currently popular than Cities, and more importantly, I do have the hard drive that I have Cities Skylines on, but I don't have my SATA to USB 3.0 adapter, so it's just a hard drive sitting on my desk right next to my hand right now. So couldn't really do anything with that. I was planning on going into Rocket League, but I had to set a bunch of stuff up, and that wasn't really ready. And it's late. It's midnight, 12 a.m. Monday morning right now. Since I've realized that was a problem, I played some Rocket League. It's pretty freaking great, but I had a bunch of frame rate problems, and I was thinking, what the heck? I won't be able to do this. What am I gonna do for that 10-minute slot on Friday? Then I realized it's running off my integrated graphics. I don't remember everything running on integrated graphics before. Maybe it was just that it could run decently before, and now that the technology's going, this laptop's like 3.5 years old now. It's getting up there in years. So the integrated graphics just aren't cutting it now, I guess. But once I turned on my actual dedicated graphics card, that picked right up, and it's nice and smooth on high settings, on max setting. I think they're max settings. I will still just be recording it at, it's not silky smooth, it's like generally around 50 frames per second, I think, which will drop probably down to 30 for when I start recording. I might need to mess with some settings a bit, but I definitely won't be able to record at 60 frames per second stably. At least not without destroying the graphic settings. So, there's that. Yesterday? Well, I guess day before yesterday now, because it's morning. I was going through my wallet, just clearing out old, not like credit cards, but, like appointment cards and gift cards and things. Well, there was only one gift card, which is the one that I'm bringing this up for. I found this Barnes & Noble gift card that I had gotten from my old school. I had won engineering day, my first semester there. And I got like a $15 Barnes & Noble gift card. So I was thinking, I think I bought something with it. I'll see how much I have on it. So I went and checked. I had like $79 and some change. And I was thinking, what happened? I had forgotten that I'd actually returned a book, like a rental textbook, I think, and then bought it used, but I had used my dad had gotten the rental, and because he was up there with me, and I just decided, for whatever reason, they wouldn't put the money back on his card. So the only way I could have gotten it back would have been, I think, that Barnes & Noble gift card, or maybe, well, I think it was basically just that. So I put it on that. And so I had realized, well, now I've got, because I changed schools and this school doesn't have Barnes & Noble's as a bookstore, I was thinking, well, what am I going to do with $80 in Barnes & Noble's? So I bought the full set of the core guides to the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. Cost me about it cost me $17.51. That's including shipping, tax. It was like $7 over. I mean, the thing that astonishes me is people complaining about textbooks, but then there's people who will buy those at full price. They're about $50 a piece for 360 pages. They're pretty, but I mean, it's, I don't know, but I mean, I got those. I'm glad I did. Fisher worth 40% more, but upgrade cost 20% more. Nah. But yeah, I mean, since it cost me $17.51, I was like, yeah, okay. And the amusing part of that little story is I've only ever played through one dungeon in one adventure. Like, not and one, in one dungeon. Like the first dungeon of an adventure in Dungeons & Dragons. But I've always been interested in getting into it. I just haven't found people, haven't had friends. But hey, I mean, now I've got the DM guide and all that stuff. I even was talked into getting this little plushy wizard hat. It's not little, it's pretty massive. That was like another $15, I think. But it's gonna be great. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And I've continued to watch One Piece and stuff. Not a whole lot. But, yeah, it's nice. So, I think that's basically everything. I'll be continuing to make videos. Hopefully I can catch up on all those thumbnails and descriptions and all that crap. But don't forget to tell everyone if you like me. You know, share me around. I don't mind. Well, I'll end this update there then. Thank you all so very much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode of whatever it is you decide to watch that I'm in. Well, bye! I just realized I left the fan on behind me. That's probably been annoying, hasn't it? Well, shit. Oh well. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna spend the time to go back and fix that. So, deal with it. Sorry. I'll fix it before I record Rocket League in a couple minutes. Well, probably a half an hour. I've got to do the audio for this one. Thanks. Well, yeah, I already did that. Goodbye.